The TV Christmas special has long-standing been a Christmas staple. Charlie Brown got one, Star Wars, and now with the advent of Disney Plus, the Marvel heroes can jump on that too. And look, as much as I'd usually bemoan the onslaught of Marvel content, I quite like the idea of a Christmas special. I think there's something quite compelling about the media you watch suddenly changing to reflect the festive period around you. It's not just Christmas in real life, it's Christmas on TV too. And it just adds to the feeling during that time of year. And of all the Marvel heroes to get a holiday special, the Guardians makes the most sense. This series has strong themes about family and misfits coming together, and so there's a real opportunity to further that and explore the tensions of family using a festive story. But unfortunately, this really didn't work for me. The Guardians holiday special focuses on Mantis and Drax, and in order to cheer Star-Lord up, they decide to get him the best Christmas present of all time, the legendary hero Kevin Bacon. And I actually quite like the idea of stealing Kevin Bacon. It's just really fun, it's in keeping with the Guardians lore, and I love how this feels so self-contained compared to other Marvel properties. This doesn't have to end in a big fight like every other film or set anything up. It's just about the characters. But even with that, I think this suffers from the same issue a lot of Christmas specials do, in that this just feels a bit forced, which is weird because I really do think this could have worked. I think part of the problem is that this story really centers on Mantis. With her being an alien, it means she doesn't know anything about Christmas, and so the story has to become about Christmas as a thing, rather than just have it be set during the holidays. There's a reason so many Christmas songs are just terrible, because there's not a lot of different things you can say about Christmas without it sounding just like everything else: snow, Santa, presents. It's a narrow range to pull from, and when you have a character start pointing out each individual element, it just feels less special. Now that doesn't stop the Guardian special from trying its own Christmas song. It's supposed to be a comic version of what aliens think Christmas is, and they get it all wrong. But the aliens not getting human culture gag just feels so cheap and overplayed, and it's not a particularly good song either. I just don't understand why it's there. Like, you'd think these movies have music so built into them that they'd utilize a Guardians Christmas mixtape as a way to include lots of Christmas music, but they didn't. Instead, it's Mantis and Drax running around Earth, getting swapped up in human culture with some Christmas songs over the top, and so the rest of the characters all just really fall into the background. It works to serve some gags. Dave Bautista is really funny as Drax, but emotionally, the character who has the strongest connection to Christmas and to Earth isn't Mantis, it's Star-Lord. He was the one that was taken from Earth, and the opening setup clarifies he still has that connection to Christmas. These movies have long set up that he's longing for home, and using Christmas to explore that could have been so effective, because Christmas can work as such a great amplifier. Like, if a character is sad or upset, the fact that it's happening during Christmas, the happiest, most upbeat time of the year, just makes it feel so much sadder, or when things eventually go right, that much more like a Christmas miracle. And the strange part is, it touches on all of that with Star-Lord. Mantis and Drax were doing it for him, but we never explore any of that from his perspective. Instead, he's entirely passive in this story, as Christmas just sort of happens to him. By focusing on Mantis, I think it really misses the opportunity to make those feelings hit where they be felt most. I never felt as connected to this as I think I could or should have been. I'm glad the Guardians Holiday Special exists. For all its faults, it's charming, and it's a bit of fun, and I'd like Marvel to do more little offshoot things like this, just in the hopes of getting something a bit different. But for me, this really felt like a missed opportunity. Hopefully it picks up in Guardians 3.